I'm through with the frontier. You hear me,
Damn, this guy
McCallum?
smells. You know
Hi
something?
guys, this is Ed with SAPPHIRE, back again with another gaming video. This time the guys in the labs are playing Titanfall. This is the new game from Electronic Arts. It is a first-person shooter that is entirely multiplayer. There is no solo play campaign for this game. The game is set futuristically. There are giant mechs, there are all sorts of cool guns, and as with most first-person shooters, you're going to have a mission running around killing people. Fairly basic, fairly straightforward. What they have done, though, is they have taken this and switched it up into a style that is more non-elitist friendly. For example, when you first create your character, you don't have to play for a few hours to be able to get advanced weapons. Your Titan is available to you literally within minutes of play. Most of the basic weapon types are available very early into play. You'll have your choice between basically 3 hand weapons and a melee weapon, which if you sneak up behind your opponent is almost always an instant kill. They've made it where even the guns are a little bit, pardon the term, noob friendly. The pistol has the ability to auto-lock on targets if you're willing to take the time, wait for it to lock, and to get you fast kills. You also just don't face other players. For example, in the game we're playing right now, not everybody that the player is shooting at is actually an other person. Many of these are AIs. You can see it's actually a small number of physical players that are taking place. So this gives you a chance to get the kills in without having to always face 20 guys that do nothing but play the game and make you feel like a complete idiot every time you play. Now the game has added some unique features. This game is all about mobility. As you can see, one of the really cool features, this time we jumped up on a Titan. We're kind of trying the, what was the robot with the little boy game? Metal Giant or whatever, where you're going to ride around on his shoulders. Oh no, they've got me and I'm down. It's that mobility that makes this game so much fun. Your character is equipped with a backpack. Here we're showing an anti-Titan weapon that everybody has. Now you've got different types of loadouts. You might have a different weapon. These are super heavy weapons. You can see early in the game, and it doesn't matter what your level, what your experience is, early in the game you're going to get the option to drop your own Titan, which he's running for it, he's trying to get to his Titan, he's using his jump packs and he's into his Titan. Now Titans in this case are not your typical what you would call mechs. Titans are very much an extension of you. It's a giant you with metal. The guns are just giant versions of the guns. One of the features you're going to see him using repeatedly is his shield. Now, when he applies his shield, basically anything that's shot at him is absorbed and is then thrown. Actually, he's not using that shield, is he? There is a shield, but everything shot at you is absorbed and is shot back at the enemies. Again, very new player friendly. Now, his Titan, it's going to go down here in a minute, and this is one of the cool features that I absolutely love. His Titan's about to go down, and when it goes down, he's going to eject. Now, he's going to eject, and look at that view. His Titan's exploding, killing things around him, and he's able to start shooting as he comes down. The jetpack, like I said, gives a lot of mobility, and you don't really get to see it well in this video. You can run along the sides of walls. You can double and triple jump and move around pretty much every place in this map as an individual is fully accessible to you. So you get to run around and enjoy it. The game is a blast, all right? Now, Battlefield 4 was a fun game, but I really wasn't a fan. I could never get into Battlefield 4 because it took so much effort that you couldn't just jump in because you were always facing people that lived in the game. So you couldn't just jump in and have fun with it. This game's a completely different story. Jump in, have a blast, and you never feel like you're completely outgunned and useless within the game. In the cases of the particulars for us, we are running this game on a 270X VaporX at 1080 resolution, and we're running high detail levels. Now I want you to think about that. We're playing this game at high detail on what is a relatively inexpensive card. You know, when you think of first-person shooters, people rush to get the 290s and the 280s, which are great cards. But the fact that you can get this kind of gameplay on a AAA title with the 270 and the 270X is something I think gets overlooked a lot. The 270X at 1080p can run most titles at good high detail levels. The few it has to tone down to medium typically look good even at medium. So the ability to do this on an inexpensive card is just incredible. And the 270, the Vapor X, the Toxic, the Dual X, the whole 270X lineup is really one of the best values you can get in a video card today. In the case of games, Titanfall, $60. It's still a new game, but you know what? It's free after you pay for it. It's got some DLCs coming up. It's a ton of fun, fast-paced. This is not the kind of game that you just sit with and play for hours and hours to work your way through a level. This is the kind of game you get home from work or you're on with some friends and you just want to go kill stuff. This is the game you play. Now, what we're seeing right now is a section of the game I really like. The fact that when your side is going to lose the match, that doesn't mean you have to lose. There's a chance to pull your troops out. There's a chance to get out. So that's what the player is doing here. We're going to wait. We're going to look around, wait for it. Our jump ship's going to arrive in just a few seconds. All right, here it comes. They tried to get up to it. That's all right. Now I'm going to get to my jump ship as fast as I can. I want to get on and get out. I'm going to turn around. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure that nobody's on that platform shooting at me yet. Okay, now the door's closed and I'm safely away. Folks, if you haven't played it yet, get Titanfall. 270X, Vapor X, perfect card for it. Thanks, and we'll see you next game.